The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
What if there was one thing that could improve your mood, productivity, and, well, overall health?
There is. It's called a good night's sleep.
Harvey's Furniture offers industry-leading beds from Bemco, Chatham & Wells, as well as Spring Air.
Harvey's Furniture. Our home, your home.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad, and joining me today is Mr. Joe Bordewick. How are you?
I'm terrific. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
It's exciting to be on the Daily Muddy.
Hey man, welcome. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Okay, so I had to ask you before we started how you say this, because I feel like so many people say it so many different ways. Kiwanis.
Kiwanis.
Is that right?
That's exactly right.
You helped me with that by saying it's kind of like koala, so thank you for that. Yeah.
It has nothing to do with koalas.
Hey, that's all right.
That's how I remember
But it helps me. It helps me. So Kiwanis does some amazing things, and we started kind of chatting about that before we went live, but they do so many amazing things for kids, right?
That's right. Kiwanis is all about serving kids. So Kiwanis serves kids globally, but then obviously locally here. The Quincy Noon Kiwanis Club, I've been a member since 2011, but it's been here in Quincy since 1920.
Wow.
Right? We've put more than $1.5 million worth into the community to help the youth. We've done some really amazing things. If you're familiar with the Kiwanis Centennial Playground down by Lincoln Park.
Yeah,
the Kiwanis Club
that's
did
amazing.
That a few years back.
And it's all inclusive, and that was the purpose. And
Exactly. Yeah, anybody with any ability level can go down there and play together.
And that was the first of its kind, right?
Yeah, first of its kind in our area. Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
We got together. We were celebrating our 100th year in existence, and we started talking about what can we do to really celebrate that.
Yeah.
And someone tossed out that idea, and they were like, someone said, "Oh, that would cost $75,000. There's no way we could do that." Well, over $300,000 later that our club raised, here
that's
it
good
is.
stuff.
So,
that is the
great.
good stuff. Yeah, and our kids love that. Another thing, my kids have come home multiple years in a row saying the Kiwanis was there, and they were talking about Christmas parties and just a host of things that you guys do, and I think it's just so cool. Want to run through just a few things that you do?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So we go to the schools a couple different times each year. One of the times is to deliver dictionaries to all the students. So
cool.
All the third grade students get a dictionary, and we go through it and explain how to use it. And, for a lot of us nowadays, a dictionary maybe isn't quite as important because we have access to a computer, but a lot of kids don't.
Yeah, right.
So to be able to show them what that is and just the world of possibilities that when you figure out how to use those types of things, it's really neat, and they love that. And then, every December, we get to go and have little Christmas parties. We do that with the first or second grade students. Santa goes, and Mrs. Claus, even the Grinch has been known to show up.
Yeah.
But we bring gifts, and we read a story, and it's great.
Very cool.
It's wonderful.
Very cool.
We do lots of amazing things. Every summer, we take kids from the Salvation Army up to Camp Sockanock, and we swim, and we boat, and we fish, and we grill out lunch, and we just do so many great things.
What a cool experience.
Yeah, Kiwanis is a great club.
It really is, and the kids are so lucky. And speaking of kids, the next big thing, and this is one of your biggest things, right? This is kind of the coup de grace of how you keep funds coming in so that you're able to do all these cool things, right?
It is. This is like our crown jewel fundraiser
there
of the
you go.
year. Yep, it's called Bids for Kids.
Okay.
And it's a charity auction, fundraiser auction. This is our 27th year of doing it. It started out, we used to do it at the old Quincy Mall. We'd get together at the Fountain Court, and Toot Ewalt would come, and we'd have a live auction.
Oh my gosh.
Great.
Yeah.
But, the live auction thing just sort of started to decline a little bit, and with obviously how everybody so easily loves to be on the internet nowadays.
Right.
We've transitioned that to be an online auction, and
it just makes it so much easier, right?
It's been tremendous.
Yeah, you can do it from your own home. You can do it from your desk.
Yep.
Take a little break from work, right?
Sit in your PJs and or whatever. Yeah. Hopefully you're not spending your whole afternoon while you're supposed to be working doing it, but it's okay. Actually, what's great is it starts on a Thursday at noon.
Okay.
It runs all the way to Sunday at 7 p.m. And so
lots of opportunity.
You can spend time all weekend on their bidding.
Yeah.
It's coming up. It's this weekend.
Is it?
So, it is.
Okay.
And so it's going to be amazing. There's over 300 items loaded to the website already to go and bid on. And it's the website is bidsforkids.auction.
Bidsforkids.auction.
Yep.
Bidsforkids.auction, and it's Thursday through Sunday.
Starts this Thursday at noon.
Okay.
And you can go on and start browsing the items now.
Oh, you can?
You can, but
Okay.
you can't start bidding until noon on Thursday.
Okay.
And then the bidding ends sharply at 7 p.m. on this coming Sunday.
Okay. So they can go on and browse some of these items. You want to give us an example of some of the cool stuff you got?
There's so many amazing things
Yeah.
on there. We have tons and tons of like great restaurant gift certificates and things like that, which are fantastic because everybody loves to go
Who
out to
doesn't
eat,
love
right?
the food? I always talk about how great our food is in Quincy, so this is a perfect
We've
opportunity.
got a lot of great options, yeah. And they're so generous. And keep in mind, too, that all these things that are on there for bid are things that people donated to
Right.
the community. That's what makes it so cool.
That's
right?
huge.
This
Yeah.
community is so special when we come together and do things to support each other, especially to support our kids. But,
Sure,
So
sure.
restaurant gift cards, there's autograph collectibles like, an Albert Pujols autographed baseball and just lots of really cool
Cool.
things. Yeah. There's lots of home improvement stuff, golf. There's spa and massage and beauty stuff. I don't know a lot about that.
right up
but
my alley.
You might.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Heck yeah.
There's a really beautiful ring from Emerald City Jewelers
Again?
that's on there.
Yeah.
Lots of automotive stuff. There's Cardinals Cubs tickets at Wrigley.
Sweet.
There's Cardinals Dodgers tickets at Busch.
Very cool.
Heartland Lodge stay.
Ooh, and I just saw that they're doing, so mushroom hunting season is coming up. I don't know if you're into morel mushrooms, but they're doing like this
Delicious.
package thing where you can go and stay and hunt mushrooms on their property. Oh,
That sounds cool.
yeah, right?
Yeah,
Sorry, I
that
didn't mean to
sounds
cut, but I just
No,
rang a
that's
bell. I was
great.
like, ooh, that's a great
I'm
that's
all
a great
about the
price.
experience.
Yeah.
That's a great experience. There's
Yeah.
cool. There's wine tasting experience you can
Oh,
buy in
cool.
the auction. Tunnel tour and drinks at the Rathskeller.
Oh, wow,
How
cool.
fun would that be, right? Birthday party packages, catering packages, advertising packages. How about a fire truck ride to school for your child, or a dare car ride to school for
You
your
think
child?
they would let me take that to Muddy River? Pick me up from home and
I'd be
in the
willing
fire
to
truck?
try. Yeah,
That's awesome.
I'd be willing to try.
I'd be like, sorry, kids, I did sign up for you, but I'm going to go ahead and take this ride.
Yeah.
No, it sounds like you have something for everybody.
really
And
is.
so just some really great opportunities, some really great experiences, and some really good prizes. So, and it's all for a great cause.
Great cause.
Yeah.
And so many people coming together to do this. We have, again, over 300 donations for the auction itself. We have lots of great sponsors,
Yeah.
including Muddy River News is a great sponsor.
Whoop, whoop.
Quincy Medical Group, Keck, WGM, Quincy Recycle, big sponsors for us every year, which is great. So we fund a lot of the things we talked about earlier, dictionaries and Christmas party and the Camp Sauconog Day, but we also give out grants. And so,
Okay.
and so last year, for example, we gave out over $41,000 in grants to local organizations that serve kids.
Wow.
So I think we gave out 42 grants overall. So
That's
awesome.
amazing.
That was great.
But it's got to feel good to be a part of something like that. That's just so neat.
It does.
Yeah, and those kids, I know, a lot of them, they don't understand what you're doing. They just love what you're doing. So I think that's just so neat.
Yeah, absolutely. And, if we're honest, we're doing great today, but because somebody did something for us when
Right.
we were younger, right?
Absolutely.
Somebody helped us out. And so that's what we're here to do.
Yeah,
today. So,
that's so cool. Well, thank you for all that you're doing, and I'll definitely be getting on to bid for kids. So that's
bids for kids
yeah.
auction.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's great.
coming up Thursday through Sunday.
This
Don't
weekend.
miss out.
That's
And
right.
so if they get on early and they bid on something, they can be outbid. Like this is a competition, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So you can get on there and you can make your favorite watch list. And
Yeah.
You can go and then it makes it easy to check on that.
Okay.
And when you register, so you'll get on, you register for free. It'll send you an email to verify your registration. So, look for that email. You might have to check your junk folder
Sure.
or your spam folder, but find that. And then when you bid on something, when someone outbids you, you'll get an email that says, "Hey, you just got outbid."
Yeah.
that way
So
you
it's
can keep
fun
track of it.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get your competitive nature going. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, Joe, did we cover everything?
I think so.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man.
Awesome event. And
Yeah.
an awesome club. So,
Yeah.
people, I would encourage you to support the event. Come support our club. If serving kids sounds like something that you'd like to do, reach out to us at Kiwanis and think about becoming a member, because we have such an amazing group. We have about 90 members who meet every week, and we're so much fun, and they're just all great people that you want to hang around.
You'd have to be if you're doing this for the kids. That's amazing.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much, and
Thank
good
you.
luck.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. It was so nice to meet you. All right. Coming up, I sit down with Megan Duncan.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday.
Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
I've had 2 stepdaughters go through the Quincy public school system, and it's a great system. And I love what they accomplished and what they're accomplishing now. But I have found flaws, and I believe that those could be fixed at the local level. And I don't believe that the people that are heading this state really understand what's best for our children in this city.
I believe that serving on the Quincy Public School Board is one of the most important jobs a person can have.
Over the last few years, I've seen some things that I felt like we needed some new perspectives on. I also feel like over the last few years, we've had some situations with COVID, for example, where it became apparent that we really need people who are going to stand up for the Constitution and for freedom to be in positions, these locally elected positions. I'm Tori Kaufman, and I would appreciate your vote for Quincy School Board.
I'm Ashley Randolph, and I would appreciate your vote for the Quincy School Board.
I'm Jeremy Allen, and I'd appreciate your vote for Quincy School Board.
Paid for by Allen, Randolph, and Kaufman.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center.
Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street.
Quincy Warehouse Bargains is your Quincy home improvement store. It's the only store of its kind in the Quincy area. We offer flooring, mattresses, area rugs, dining sets, couches, appliances, and much more. And have more products to come so we can better serve the Quincy and tri-state community. Our staff is ready to help you find what you need to make your house a home. Quincy Warehouse Bargains, 4100 North 24th Street, Quincy.
And welcome back. Joining me now is our very own Megan Duncan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. Thank
Good.
you. So I didn't get to talk to you last week, so
Yeah.
I feel like we got some stuff to catch up on.
We do.
Okay, so let's start with some Hannibal stuff. Is it Hannibalians? What do you call yourself?
Yeah, I think it's Hannibalians that
Is
we
it?
call ourselves.
Can't believe
I'm
I just
pretty
got
sure.
that. Weird.
Yeah. Did
I
you just like make that up? And then
No,
it
I've probably heard it from somewhere, but then I,
was
you know,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Unless I'm wrong.
Well,
But I feel like that's what we call ourselves.
if you're wrong, people are going to be very angry at you.
I feel like I'm going to be getting some
You're gonna get
Facebook
some hate mail.
messages.
Yeah. All right. So in Hannibal, you have some pretty cool stuff coming up, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we have a Do Your Part with Skin Art coming up.
Cool. Okay.
So
let's hear about it.
Some people might be familiar. This is the 3rd one they've done. It's at 2 Fathoms Tattoo.
Okay.
And the owner of that is Jonathan Norman. And he's pairing up with the Humane Shelter of Northeast Missouri, so NEMO. And they are going to have an all-day tattoo event on April 15th and April 16th.
Okay. 2 days. All
Yep.
right.
So basically what happens is there's 240 different pieces of art to choose from. They're going to release that a week in advance so people can look it over.
Okay.
On Facebook. So you can follow 2 Fathoms Tattoo or the Humane Shelter Facebook pages, and you can see those pieces
Okay.
of art. And they will start out at $80, which is a good discount.
Can't beat that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're going to have between 5 and 7 artists. And what you'll do is you'll walk in and you'll sign up with your phone number. If they have a wait, which they're hoping to not have waits, but
That's
if they,
quite a few artists.
yeah. So, but if they do have a wait, then they'll text you. You don't have to stay. They'll text you within 20 minutes of when you need to come on back for your appointment. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, the 50% of that is going to go back to the humane shelter.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a really cool idea. I don't know that I've ever heard. I mean, this is the third year for this, but I don't think I've ever heard of anything like this. It's very cool.
Yeah, I know. I think so too. I mean, it's just, if you want to get a tattoo, it's just a really good reason to go do it.
Heck yeah. And it's kind of a really cool juxtaposition of, these big bad tattoo artists and little animals.
Yes,
I love the combination.
Absolutely.
Very, very cool.
And I know Jonathan Norman. He's a big dog fan.
Cool.
And had gotten his dog from there, and I think it just grew from
so
that.
neat.
So some really talented artists last year were there.
Yeah.
Jonathan included. So
nice.
I think it'll be a really cool deal, and they'll
That's
have
awesome.
a vendor for jewelry, handmade jewelry from Becky White.
Okay.
So
Question: do you have tattoos?
I have a blob on my ankle.
A blob.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It used to be a rose.
Okay.
It is now a blob.
All right.
And so I
No regrets there, right?
None. No.
Hey, there you go.
I love it when people are like,
What
is that?
Yeah, my daughter today, she's like, Mom, you have something on your back. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm not even going to go into what it's called, but yeah.
Well, at my wedding, I forgot to wear my shoes, and I just walked down the aisle, and my dress kind of came up to like a little over my ankle.
Yeah.
And so everybody got to see it because my husband's grandma hollered out, "What is that on her ankle?"
No.
Yeah, it was
That's
really
amazing. She totally dimes you out.
Yeah, it was
That
great.
is so funny. What a memory.
Here we go.
You're right. You're like, I do?
Like,
Question mark?
no.
Oh, that's so
Where's my
funny.
feet?
That's funny. All right. Well, I just had to ask that question.
Yep.
Learn something new every day, right? Okay. All right. So the tattoos. So it's do your part with Skinner, which is so neat, and then you have something else cool coming up.
Oh yeah, that same weekend, but that starts on Friday.
Okay.
So that's going to be 14th through 15th is the Big Ripper Comic Con.
Cool.
Which is huge.
That is big.
Yeah, it's so cool. So
Have you been?
I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
I haven't. I've always wanted to go.
It's really fun. Like, it's just going there and seeing all the things that people come up with to dress as.
Do you dress up?
I didn't.
Okay.
But like, I probably would.
Yeah.
But I didn't. So
I'm the total dress up type. We went to a Renaissance fair one time, and we went one time and we weren't dressed up.
Yes.
And then from then on, we were like, there's no way we're going back without having a costume.
I know.
It's so cool.
It's so cool. If I wasn't out of town that weekend, I would actually dress up and go.
But we'll have to go sometime.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun.
That would be
We
fun.
can all dress up.
All right. So it's the 14th and 15th.
They're going to have some really cool guests. So it's going to be Sergeant Slaughter, which is a WWE superstar.
Wow.
So he is in the Hall of Fame, and he's a former WWF heavyweight.
Wow.
So
Well, that's neat.
Yeah, and then Spencer Wilding. Have you heard of him?
The name sounds familiar, but I don't.
So I just found out he played Darth Vader in Rogue One.
Sweet.
I know, isn't that cool? And he also was in the Guardians of the Galaxy and Harry Potter. So
And he's going to be there?
He's going to be there. And then Sam De La Rosa, he's comic book artist for DC and Marvel. And he's like, I guess, famous for his Spider-Man and Venom.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right. And where is this taking place?
So it's going to be at the Tabernacle of Praise Convention Center, which is...
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Well, it is, you can see it from Highway 61.
Okay.
And so you can actually get to it if keep going down Highway 61 and exit on Veterans
isn't that
Road.
huge? Okay, yes.
Yep, and then you turn left and you can get to it that way, like by going down. And definitely want to probably Google that because I'm not a good in like.
And you can get lost in Hannibal even if you're there all the time.
I know.
Yeah.
I've gotten lost in Hannibal so many times.
I don't
and
blame you.
I've lived there my whole life. So, but the sketch battle is really cool.
The what?
It's called a sketch battle.
Okay.
That's what we really enjoyed last year, was my favorite. They have different people that sign up for it, just regular people. They can be dressed up, whatever. And they have these huge sketch pads on easels. And then they give them like these instructions on what to draw. They'll be like, Superman riding a bike with a cat on his head or something, like really fun. And then they judge like which one best represented it, and then they just keep battling like until they have one winner.
That's so cool.
It's really fun. And
I would totally lose, but it would be so cool
me
to watch.
too.
Yeah.
I would lose the first time.
Yeah.
So I just watch, and it's really fun. And then they have pet dress up contest.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff. So you can look up their Facebook page for Big River Comic Con, and they have a great website too.
Yeah.
So you can get to the website from that. I can't remember the exact address, but go to the Facebook page, and then you can see everything that's going on. They got karaoke. It's a pretty cool event.
Wow.
Oh, and 12 and under is free, which is awesome.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
And everybody's always looking for something to do. Here you go.
Yeah, exactly.
This sounds like a full weekend of really cool stuff. And how about all those famous people that are going to be there? That's so neat.
I know.
I don't normally get like fangirl.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I saw somebody famous in Hannibal, I'd probably be like, oh my God.
I think I would too. And I don't know that I've really ever met anyone famous. I probably would say dumb stuff because most of the time I say dumb stuff to anybody, so I don't really figure I would just like be really nervous and say something dumb. But
that's all right.
But I would be excited.
An awkward encounter with somebody you'll never see again, that's okay.
Yeah,
and I only
exactly.
have, I think I've said this before, but I've met two people, Bozo the Clown and Ron Jeremy, and they couldn't be further from like the spectrum of people.
That is the best.
And neither one are like super, well, they're all, whatever. Bozo's pretty awesome. But if I met somebody, I'd probably be like, oh my gosh,
that's cool.
I need to add to my list. Maybe I should go just so I can add somebody else famous.
Yes, bucket list.
Yeah.
Bozo.
Yeah, right. It was a pretty unique experience.
That's awesome.
But
I love it.
Okay, so anything else going on? Anything you want to?
I don't know anything. There's all kinds of stuff going on. I mean, Great Girlfriends Getaway's coming up, so we'll talk about that. It's not till the end of the month, end of April. Okay. So we'll talk about that coming up here, and then the Wing Ding, which is really awesome. So both of those are awesome.
You can't beat it.
Yeah.
You can't beat a nice weekend in Hannibal.
It's that time of year too. So
it's gonna start getting warm.
Yeah, just getting downtown and evening and walking, to the different restaurants and stuff.
So
great,
cool.
Great time,
Love Hannibal.
So yeah,
absolutely.
Me too.
All right. Well, thank you for joining me.
Yes,
it's always fun chatting with you.
You too, always.
Have a great weekend.
I will. You too.
Thanks. All right. I think that does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow with Club Muddy.
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.